Today, I'm going to show you how to make potato salad and deviled eggs. To get started, you wash your potatoes thoroughly, and then you boil them whole in a pot. You want to boil them until a fork is inserted easily all the way through. After boiling, you want to let them cool completely. It may even be necessary to put them in a refrigerator for a few hours. You don't want to work with warm potatoes because then they'll turn into mashed potatoes. Once they're cooled completely, you can easily peel them with a spoon or a butter knife. Once all your potatoes are peeled, you can cut your cooled potatoes into bite-sized pieces. I prefer chunkier pieces, but that's just my preference. You can cut them to any size you like. Once you have all your potatoes cut and set to the side, then you can cut up your vegetables. We are using onions, celery, and green bell peppers. I am using a food chopper, but you can also just cut them to bite-sized pieces with a knife. Now that I have my vegetables all chopped, I add them to the potatoes, and I'm also adding salt and pepper. I'm going to add both mayonnaise and Miracle Whip. I like the combination. I find that mayonnaise has a saltier taste, whereas Miracle Whip has a sweeter taste. So I like the balance that the two give each other. And don't worry about being messy, y'all. It's cooking. Cooking is messy. Now, you want to give that a good stir, but you want to be gentle because you want to try not to mash up your potatoes as much as possible. Now that we gave that a nice little stir, we are going to add our relish. And that's sweet pickle relish, not dill. Then we're going to add a little yellow mustard. Yellow mustard gives it a nice taste, and it also gives it a nice yellow color. Okay, now we are going to mash up our hard-boiled eggs. And if you don't know how to make hard-boiled eggs, I have a video on how to make eggs 3 different ways. You can look for that video, and it'll show you how to make the perfect boiled eggs. So now you want to just mash your eggs and mix it into the potato salad. Once you have all that mixed in, then you add sugar. Sugar is optional. It's really it's your preference. I like the taste of the sugar. It balances it out. Now that the potato salad is finished, I'm just going to top it with a little paprika, because paprika just makes things pretty. So yeah, I'm topping it with just a little smoked paprika. Now we're going to move on to the deviled eggs. And deviled eggs are so simple to make. Once you make them once, I promise you, you'll keep making them. So you start with your hard-boiled eggs. You split them in half, cutting them straight down the middle. You gently pop out the yolks, and you want to be gentle because the egg whites, they do tear pretty easily. And usually what I do is when I make deviled eggs, I make potato salad at the same time. So I always take the prettiest eggs and set them to the side for my deviled eggs. Once you get all your eggs split, you take the yolks and you mash them up. Once we got our yolks mashed up, then I just added a little mayonnaise and a little Miracle Whip. I believe I used about a tablespoon of each, but it just depends on how many deviled eggs you're making. Then I added just a little bit of yellow mustard. That was maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon. Just a little bit of sweet pickle relish. That was probably about a teaspoon. You give that a stir. You want to add just a little salt, pepper, and just a little sugar to balance it all out. Sweet balances out the salty. And now here's the fun part. Now it's time to fill your eggs. You just fill each egg with some of the yolk mixture. eggs are filled, you just top it with a little paprika, because like I said, paprika makes things pretty. And there you have it, folks. We have potato salad and deviled eggs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, so that you could see more videos like this. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.